Hey, Shalom Makim, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors and be into the elder apostles, a great millstone. Blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. Those in the gospel, brother, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. Real quick, was a video that came out. I think it was dated. Let me get back to the date. It was dated May 9th, 2012. Now, I don't know if this is a real video or not, or if this is something that somebody spliced together, or if this was like some type of parody spoof. But nonetheless, they say all things from mystery come from some form of truth, which, you know, I can believe that because, you know, everything that Esau bases his philosophies on his so-called inventions, he's got them out of the scriptures in one way or form or another. Now, it appears that this angel, or whoever this was, delivered this man from getting hit by a box truck, okay, which would have proved to be fatal. The reason why I'm doing this video is because we're going to get this superhuman-like strength, but also the angels are going to be there to intervene. Okay, you don't know how many times that angels have intervened in brothers' lives directly or indirectly without you even noticing it, man, because, hey, the scriptures tell you that the things that's of this world is controlled by things that you don't see. So oftentimes, you know, we've brought out a couple accounts that, you know, brothers could have been in dire situations and the angel delivered them. Okay, even if they got caught up in jams or situations that seem grim or fatal by comparisons. Angels always got us out of jams, which is a faith booster, man, in itself, okay? Because I'm not saying if this is real. I don't know if it's real or not. You know, it may not be. But in reality, I believe in things like this because this is miracles here. Okay, that's power. And the scriptures say that the men of the Lord are going to have this power, and the angels exemplify this power too. Okay, they possess this type of godlike abilities, man, that they can teleport, they can sift in and out of the different portals, like going into the time of Habakkuk, the prophet, the angel basically took him by the locks, man, and transported him to the lion's den to pretty much prepare a supper for Daniel, because I believe he was cooking, and then the angel came and grabbed him by the locks, and he basically teleported him into Daniel, and he was able to feed him, because the angel was like, well, I've never seen Babylon X, Y, and Z a day in my life. I don't even know where it's at. And the angel like, man, all right, and grabbed him and basically took him through a portal, man. Instant transmission. It shows you that this earth is full of portals, man, and different ley lines and different dimensions and so forth like this, man, because, hey, you could take a man and transfigure him or translate him or teleport him from one part of the world to the next. It makes a lot of sense, man, because this was straight teleportation. This was straight power right there. And like I said, I don't know if it's real, but nonetheless, brothers, we got to expect miracles like this to happen. Okay, because according to the Bible, and we're gonna get a couple of precepts, man, that prove that point, that validate that point. These things are gonna happen for the men in the Lord. Okay, you gotta have utmost faith in that, man, because we're coming into some dark. We're already in dark, but we're coming into even more harsh and perilous times. Okay, when things are turning up. Okay, you got the World Economic, the WEF. I say that they're getting ready to make their mark. Like this guy, they call him Cotton Swab, or Klaus Schwab, basically being a relative of Karl Marx, man, which we know about Marxism. We know about the history of the Rothschilds, which this guy Schwab is basically a Rothschild, man. If you look at his lineage, his father's is of the line of Rothschild, which is Amalekites, man. Okay, and they want to put a digital token in people. They want to basically merge man and machine. All right, but you got these guys out there, these different Israelite camps, that's basically breaking down what the image of the beast is, but they never broke or went into how can you buy and sell. Okay, they don't break that down. Like this breakdown from, I think it's Captain Joel from IUIC. That dude did a horrible job on trying to break down Revelation, man, the 13th chapter, 16th verse. And we went through that breakdown so many times, man, to the point a toddler should be able to understand it and retain it. But these men, they ultimately have some against the apostles and elders and the men of the great millstone, so they refuse to teach the right doctrine. Okay, because, hey, like the apostle said, hey, then Nate will have to give his whole camp over to us. And that's something he's not going to do. So these guys are blatantly teach lies instead of humbling down and teaching the correct way so they don't lose their followers. But your followers, if they was really with you and they want a bunch of parrots and a bunch of demons, they will respect you for taking a low and saying, you know what, this is what it is. Because if you taught that, you can possibly help save more souls. But your pride, you got a lot of blood in your hands, man. Okay, talking about communism, the free world, and the free world, get the fuck out of communism, man. All the societies that wasn't under the word of communism, like this is not really a communist society no more, man. Okay, which is based on dictatorships, etc. Okay, but we have what they call they have monarchies. Okay, they have capitalism, like they have something which is called a capitalist conspiracy, etc. That goes into these particular markets of this free trade of the world. All right, talking about some communism, Russia, yeah, right. But anyway, in that time we coming into, you can expect miracles like this to happen because we're gonna have the Lord to intervene for us. So let's get a couple precepts, man. I didn't get a chance to do my transit. I was running behind today, and the Spirit just wasn't on me to do it within a couple of minutes. So I'm like, I'll just do another lesson. But anyway, this is the book of Psalms 34, and I'm gonna start verses at 4. It says here, and I sought Yahweh, and he heard me and delivered me from all my fears. Okay, and this is a psalm of David. Okay, you have to understand that enemies and David's own kind came after him, man. His own sons wanted to put him to death, including Saul. Okay, but if you look at the Psalms, they're songs, okay, but they're prophetic in nature because they're dual. You see what I'm saying? And we can take these Psalms into ourselves and apply them to ourselves, because each and every brother that has been in this thing sincerely have faced hardship or some form of turmoil that it wasn't looking too good for them, but the Lord delivered us out of all things, man. And like I said, I have a couple of testimonies myself that the Lord has came through and built us up. But overall, it says he delivered me from all my fears. Is that they looked into him and were light-ended, and their faces were not ashamed. But this poor man cried, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of all his troubles. Okay, and that's us, man. Because when Jacob's trouble come, the hour of martial law, the hour of temptation, when brothers are pushed against the wall, you know, those of us that don't get the power, and those of us that do get the power, you're gonna still have spiritual interventions, man. Okay, because hey, didn't in the lion's den, when they was getting ready to devour the angels, didn't the angels basically hold the lions back from devouring Daniel? Same thing with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego was cast into the fiery furnace. And hey, Yahweh Shai, that angel in there, hey, he basically stopped the men from getting devoured by the fire. Okay, which their name is Mishael, Azariah, and Anaziah, I believe. Ananiah, Azariah, and Mishael, which basically would be their so-called Hebrew names, which is translated to Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, which is the Babylonian names, okay, because they had certain names like Bar Jonas, or surname Simon Peter. Okay, like we have worldly names on this side, but we also have Hebrew names, you know. And it says, and an angel encamped around about them that fear him and delivered them. Okay, and that's the point, man. Okay, now I'm not saying that this guy was a saint or whoever the hell he was. You know, I don't even know if this is a real video, but nonetheless, things like this can happen. Okay, and this video was put out there just to give us a faith boost, because you're gonna start seeing weird things like this, man. Okay, clearly this guy was getting ready to be mowed down by a box truck. All right, look at this. And he just came out of nowhere on a scooter, and the angel was right there. Bam, teleport him from point A to point B. Dope, man. That's some Flash shit. That's some Dragon Ball Z shit, man. That's some Naruto type shit. Okay, that power. And then he walked off, and I don't even know if the guy on the left see the guy with the hoodie, which represents an angel. I don't even know if he's seen this guy, man, because in his mindset, I just plowed down this dude. Fuck, I ran him over, I killed him. When he got out the car, wasn't nobody there. You know? So hey, man, Lord's will, this is a real video. But even if it's not, things like this is gonna happen, man. Okay, and we're gonna see it. And this is the reason why we read. It says, the angel of the Lord encamped round about them that fear him and delivered them. Okay, but oh taste and see that the Lord is good, and blessed is the man that trusted in him. Okay, and that's the point, man. We gotta trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. You can't call yourself an Israelite and say you believe, but you don't have any faith, man. And we all struggle with that battle, because it's gonna come down to the point: do you really believe? Okay, do you really believe? Because a lot of men say they believe, but they don't believe, because when they're put in the midst of adversity, they're bugging out, they're panicking. Okay, they're not applying Isaiah 33:6, which is wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of thy time. They're not applying that, man. Okay, that's why these Psalms are very good to meditate on. And we oftentimes need to go over them to remind ourselves, because, hey, you know, hey, brothers get weak, man. Sometimes you in his flesh, you get fatigued, your mind gets drained. You know, you start slacking on the precepts. You know, you start to waver, you start to kind of doubt, and this is the reason why you got to get back in the precepts to give you that boost. That's why the scriptures is called a comforter, man. Okay, because as lazy-minded as Jake is, when you get into them scripts, man, hey, you really feel like you're rejuvenated. You feel like you're drinking water, man, because the scriptures call this the fountain of living waters. Okay, this is the book of Psalms 91, and I'm gonna start at verses. Let's start at verses 10. It says, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come near thy dwelling. For he should give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways, and they should bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone, man. Okay, but that's the point. The angels are going to be there to intervene, man. Okay, when we need them the most. Hey, brothers have been through life and death situations that they made it out. Why? Because the angel intervened, man. And basically, hey, he built us up, man. You know, Daniel 12:1, it says, and at that time Michael shall stand up, the great prince which standeth for thy children. It says, standing for the children of thy people, and there should be a time of trouble, such as was never since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that is found written in the book. Right? Because why does Michael have to stand up? Why? Because, hey, it's going to be straight up hell on earth, man. Okay, in the primary, like I said yesterday, the primary recipient of Esau's extermination squads are going to be us, starting with the prophets first. But overall, our whole entire nation, Black, Hispanic, Native American, Israelite foreigners, man. Okay, Israelites that look like other nations, etc. You're going to be the primary target of Esau's extermination squads, man. All right, because, hey, this is the time of Jacob's trouble. You see? So with that being said, brothers, man, hey, keep the faith. You know, stay in the mindset that the Lord is going to deliver us from all things, man, because, hey, we're going to need it. All right, one more precept here. This is the book of Daniel 3, and I'm going to start at verses let's start at 17. It says, if it be so, our power whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery flame. That was faith unto death, man. Okay, it says, and he would deliver us out of thy hand, O king. That was utmost unwavering faith. Okay, they didn't doubt one bit, and literally they were facing death. It says, but if not, it be known unto thee, O king, that we would not serve their gods nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. Then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury, and in the form of his visage was changed against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Therefore he spake and commanded that they should heat the furnace 7 times more than it won't be heated. And he commanded the most mighty men that were in his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and to cast them into the burning furnace, man. And these men were bound in their coats, their hosen, their hats, and their other garments were cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. But therefore, because of the king's commandment was urgent and the furnace exceedingly hot, the flame of the fire slew those men that took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, meaning that the flame devoured them, but it didn't devour the 3 men of the Lord, man. Okay, which shows you that the angels didn't protect Nebuchadnezzar's men, his mighty men. But it says that Nebuchadnezzar, or Nebuchadnezzar, the king was astonished and raised up in haste and spake and said unto his counselors, Did we not cast 3 men into the midst of the fire? They answered and said unto the king, True, O king. And he answered and said, Lo, I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt. And the form is like the Son of the Most High, man. Okay, and that's the point. Okay, so, hey, have that unwavering faith. And this is something you have to pray about, man. And the Lord may put you through certain things in order for you to build that thing up. Because like I said, he's not going to sprinkle magic dust on your head and you just end up having this exceptional amount of faith, which he can do that. But overall, man, the Lord is going to put us through certain tests and trials to get us to that point, to see if you're worthy of the trial, man, to see if you can make it through the furnace of adversity, man. Okay, but anyway, brothers, I'm in it there. All praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Shai, and with that, shalom and above all.